What is going on, Shiny Now Nation? We've got some absolutely massive news brewing in the royal world, and it's all unfolding right now. First, the health of King Charles III is reportedly taking a serious turn, with whispers from insiders suggesting his condition is rapidly declining and that he's aware his battle with cancer might be nearing its end. This is huge, and the nation is holding its breath. But that's not all. Shifting gears from health concerns, we're diving into a deeply personal story about Prince Harry. After a long time apart, Prince Harry is reportedly making his father, King Charles, his absolute top priority for the upcoming year. This comes after their first in-person reunion in over a year, and we're going to explore what this means for the future of their relationship and the wider royal family. Get ready, Shiny Now fam. We're diving headfirst into the biggest royal news that has everyone on the edge of their seats. First, a shocking new report drops about King Charles III's health, with insiders revealing his condition is rapidly declining, and he knows his end may be near. This is not just speculation. Sources close to Buckingham Palace are speaking out. Then, we're shifting gears to a heartwarming, yet complicated reunion as Prince Harry seeks to reconnect with his father, King Charles, after a long estrangement. He's making his dad his top priority for the year ahead. We'll break down what this means for the royal family and whether it's a true step towards reconciliation. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Royal alarm, King Charles's health rapidly declining, expert reveals. Is the British monarchy facing an unprecedented crisis? Disturbing new claims from royal insiders suggest that King Charles III's health is rapidly declining, with the monarch himself reportedly aware that his battle with cancer may be nearing its end. The whispers began subtly, but have now escalated into significant concern. While Buckingham Palace has maintained a public front of normalcy since King Charles announced his cancer diagnosis in February 2024, a royal expert speaking to Radar Online has painted a stark picture. The source, described as close to the palace, stated bluntly that the 76-year-old king is very frail, and he knows his end is near. These words have sent a ripple of anxiety through the United Kingdom, where public affection for the king remains high. Initially, King Charles attempted to soldier on with a full schedule, but in recent weeks, the toll of his illness has become more visible. He's been seen more frequently with a cane, and his once energetic demeanor has appeared diminished. Insiders admit that behind closed doors, the strain is immense, with one palace staff member revealing, "He puts on a very brave face in public, but he is often in pain. The smile you see is an act of strength." Even his public responses, like telling a member of the public in Norfolk, "I'm doing everything I can," hint at the underlying struggle. Adding another layer to the story, reports suggest King Charles has turned to unconventional methods to manage his pain. Known for his interest in holistic living, he's reportedly exploring natural remedies. One surprising claim indicates he's even growing a small batch of cannabis at his Highgrove House estate for medicinal purposes, with a neighbor commenting, "This isn't about recreational use. It's about easing his pain quietly, without causing scandal." There are also whispers of him turning to whiskey more often to cope with discomfort and emotional distress. Despite these deeply concerning reports, King Charles remains committed to his duties, with palace sources insisting he is doing his best. However, his inner circle and royal experts are increasingly acknowledging the gravity of his condition. This diagnosis has hit him hard, but his determination to lead while battling illness is noted as inspiring. The nation watches with a mix of concern, admiration, and hope as the future of the monarchy remains uncertain. And just when you thought the royal drama couldn't get any more intense, we're about to uncover a surprising development in family dynamics. Stay tuned as we reveal the latest on Prince Harry's mission to reconnect with his father. Prince Harry is reportedly seeking regular interface with King Charles after their reunion. Could this be the turning point for reconciliation? Prince Harry is reportedly prioritizing his relationship with his father, King Charles, aiming for regular contact after their emotional reunion earlier this year. This significant shift in their strained dynamic comes after Harry's first in-person meeting with his father in over a year, a moment insiders describe as deeply emotional. The reunion, which took place during Harry's visit to the UK, has sparked hopes that it could pave the way for Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet to reconnect with their grandfather. Speaking from Ukraine, where he was promoting the Invictus Games, Harry hinted that the February 2024 reunion was not a one-off. He emphasized that the focus really has to be on my dad over the next year and expressed a desire to spend more time in Britain, eventually bringing his children to visit. This sentiment was echoed by people who noted Harry's trip has definitely brought that closer. Sources close to Harry suggest he regrets past actions and is eager to reset his relationship with both the royal family and the British public. While a full return to the UK seems unlikely, this meeting is seen as a crucial first step. King Charles is reportedly particularly keen to spend more time with Archie and Lilibet, cherishing the brief moments they had during Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. However, the path to reconciliation isn't without its hurdles. A major roadblock remains the ongoing dispute over Harry's security arrangements in the UK. Harry has made it clear he cannot see a world where he would bring his family to Britain without guaranteed armed security, a sentiment that has complicated potential visits. Despite these challenges, the recent meeting was reportedly positive, with Harry assuring his father that there would be no media leaks. He later described the king as great at an Invictus Games reception. Meanwhile, Prince William was aware of the meeting but did not attend, with some insiders suggesting he might not be thrilled about the private sit-down. Nevertheless, the general sentiment is that families often find accommodation after rifts, and Harry's recent efforts indicate a genuine desire to mend fences. Beyond his family focus, Harry also announced a significant personal donation of $1.5 million to help tackle youth violence and expand mentorship opportunities in Nottingham, a city close to his heart. Will these efforts to heal family rifts truly take hold? And speaking of family dynamics, we're turning our attention to a different kind of royal narrative, one filled with resilience and a touch of unexpected optimism. Everything's coming up Prince Harry. Prince Harry is experiencing a rare streak of positive press, marked by a significant reunion with his father and a renewed sense of optimism about his relationship with the UK. Over the past week, Harry has been on a whirlwind tour that included paying respects to the late Queen Elizabeth, attending charity events, and, most notably, reuniting with King Charles for the first time in 19 months. This was followed by a trip to Ukraine to honor war victims and promote the Invictus Games Foundation. In a glowing Guardian profile coinciding with his Ukraine visit, Harry expressed contentment with his current life, stating, "I am very happy with who I am and I like the life that I live." He acknowledged dealing with stressful events, including litigation, but insisted his memoir, Spare, was a series of corrections rather than airing dirty laundry. "My conscience is clear," he asserted. When asked about spending more time in the UK and potentially bringing his children, Harry was optimistic, telling the paper, "Yes, I would." He added, "This week has definitely brought that closer." While Harry remained tight-lipped about King Charles's health, he reiterated that the focus really has to be on my dad in the coming year. The profile paints a picture of a confident Harry, seemingly riding high off a successful UK tour, a long-awaited reunion, and a trip to a country where he's seen as a hero. Adding to his good fortune, the article was published around his 41st birthday, with his wife, Meghan, posting a celebratory photo. But is this positive momentum sustainable, especially with the health of a key royal figure hanging in the balance? We're about to dive into the latest updates surrounding that very situation. Prince Harry is going to focus on his father, King Charles III, over the upcoming year. Prince Harry is making a conscious decision to prioritize his relationship with his father, King Charles III, dedicating significant focus to their bond over the next year. This renewed commitment follows their first in-person meeting in 19 months during Harry's recent visit to the UK. In an interview with the Guardian newspaper, conducted during his surprise trip to Ukraine, the Duke of Sussex explicitly stated, "The focus really has to be on my dad." This indicates a deliberate shift towards mending and strengthening their paternal relationship. Harry, who stepped down as a working royal in 2020, has faced criticism for revelations in his memoir Spare. However, he defends his decision, explaining, "The book, it was a series of corrections of stories already out there. One point of view had been put out and it needed to be corrected." He maintains that he did not air dirty laundry and that his actions were about accountability, not revenge. Following his enjoyable visit to the UK, which included several charity engagements, Harry expressed a desire to spend more time in the country. "Yes, I have enjoyed the week," he told The Guardian. "I have always loved the UK and I always will love the UK. It's been good to reconnect with the causes I am passionate about. It is hard to do it from far away." During his Ukraine visit, Harry also highlighted the importance of changing societal attitudes towards disabled people, drawing parallels with the Invictus Games mission. He emphasized that nobody should feel embarrassed or ashamed about their disabilities. It's about flipping from sympathy to admiration and respect. While Harry focuses on family and advocacy, the health of his father, King Charles, remains a significant concern for the nation. We'll bring you the latest on that developing story next. And that's a wrap on today's royal updates. We saw King Charles's health reportedly declining, Prince Harry focusing on his father, and a potential thaw in royal relations. For all the details on these major stories, make sure to check out the full breakdowns in this video. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to Shiny Now for all your breaking news and royal insights, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we post. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.